Television has always had this thing about bad guys and the good guys who go after the bad guys. Crime may not pay in real life, but you can bet there's a reason that year after year, the sound of gunfire can be heard on almost every television channel. Now, there may be, as the narrator of a popular police drama used to say back in the 50s, 8 million stories in the naked city. But there's basically only one police and private eye plot on television. Good guy meets bad guy. Good guy loses bad guy. Good guy fills bad guy full of lead. But despite this limitation, television has managed to give us many stunning and even enlightened crime dramas.
You're a cop, a flatfoot, a bull, a dick, John Law. You're the fuzz, the heat. You're poison, you're trouble, you're bad news.
You make noises like a cop.
Private. I can get the real thing if you'd like.
Richie, get on out here. There's cops in the hall.
Do I look like a cop? In this neighborhood, you better believe it.
Hey, let's be careful out here.
911. On Rockland. See surplus store, corner People's Drive, 124th Street.
The story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Right, Leon. I mean, dead.
But I have a feeling that unless we move fast, we're going to have a couple of more murders on our hands.
What makes you think her murder was premeditated?
Usual things, sir. Little facts that plain don't fit, you know, sir. Anything I hate is one of those little facts. Doesn't ever seem to matter how small it is either, sir. Could be this big.
You know, this is just a hunch, Jim, but I think the bus driver had something on the senator. Maybe the senator was having an affair with the bus driver's wife.
But just where did that come from?
Hunches don't come from any place, Jim. They're just hunches. That's how we solve our cases. We get hunches, they turn out to be right, and the case gets solved. Gee, I don't know how you survive as a private investigator, Jim. You don't seem to know any of this stuff.
Hey, Crocker. How many women do you know who still use garter belts?
Personally, I'm sorry to say, I don't know of any.
Well, suddenly I know 2 of them, which is 1 too many.
Hey, what is this? Who are you guys? Spread them. Spread them.
Freeze!
Hold it. Stop in the name of the law.
Don't stand there with your mouth open. Cuff him.
Oh, don't want to hurt you.
Come on.
Stand up, please.
Wait a minute. Last time I looked, self-defense still held water in the New York Penal Code's khaki.
Yeah, we'll tell that to a judge. What's so funny?
I've only heard lines like that on television. Ow!
You see, crime does not pay, not even on television. You must have a sponsor. Here is ours, after which I'll return.
50 years of television, a golden celebration will continue.
This is CBS.
Hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving weekend.
And now, here he is, Ed Sullivan.
Thank you very much. Now, yesterday and today, our theater's been jammed with newspapermen and hundreds of photographers from all over the nation, and these veterans agree with me that the city never has witnessed the excitement stirred by these youngsters from Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be you. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day. And I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing.
Ed Sullivan. He wasn't pretty and he couldn't sing or dance or tell a joke, but he worshipped talent in others, valuing established performers and newcomers alike.
I remember it well.
So I turned away from it, and I wound up going down the road 50 miles an hour sideways, which is a beautiful sight, because you look out your front window and you see trees going by you this way, and you look out the front and things are coming at you, and I hit a tree. So I said, well, I don't want the cops to catch me here. You know, I jumped out. I tried to push it away from the scene because I've got 5 moving violation tickets in my glove compartment, and I don't want the cops to find me with that because they're like savings bonds. You know, the longer you keep them, the more they mature.
By giving every member of the family something to enjoy on Sunday nights, he put together the longest-running primetime show in television history. He was the master of masters of ceremony.
Now, in our audience tonight is one of the fine singing stars of Broadway, now starving.
And he was one of the most imitated men in show business.
Thank you very, very much. Welcome to Artist of the Town Shoe. Well, this time I've got a really big one for you. Really big. Really big. Oh, now leave me alone, will you?
But in Sullivan's fast-paced show, there was always time for great moments of quiet beauty, such as this exquisite performance by the Bolshoi's premier ballerina, Maya Plesetskaya.
I'm Jane Seymour. Drama existed for thousands of years before television. What television accomplished in its infancy was to make live, quality drama, much of it original, available even to those who lived hundreds of miles from the nearest theater. Before television had time to develop many of its own unique forms, like the situation comedy or the adult western, it excelled in transferring the power and passion of drama from its ancestral home on the stage to a small window in our living rooms. Much of the drama was pure gold, unadulterated by flashy technique or special effects, and it drew on a wealth of young acting, writing, and directing talent, as it continues to do today. In the 50s, as many as 400 plays per season were produced in New York. Paddy Chayefsky's prize-winning drama, Marty, starring Rod Steiger, was one of them.
Marty. Mama, please, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to watch Sid Caesar.
You're going to die without a son.
So then I will die without a son.
Marty, put on the blue suit.
Mama, it's a blue suit or the gray suit. I'm a fat little man, a fat, ugly little man.
You're not ugly.
That's what I am. I'm ugly,
Marty.
ugly on Mama.
Marty.
Please, now, would you please leave me alone? Now, what do you want from me?
The cops ain't likely to catch up with us, at least not for a while. So we can all be quiet and peaceable and have a few beers together and listen to the music.
Let there be killing. All evening long, I've had a feeling of destiny closing in. You thought you could escape it and skip off to the Phoenix Biltmore, but we know better. That's what the stars told me, and perhaps they know that carnage is imminent, and I'm due to be among the fallen. It's a fascinating thought.
Let's skip it. Happy days.
The flourishing new medium was an excellent training ground, despite star salaries averaging just $300 a show.
How do I reconcile hitting old men and hating starving children with any kind of logic?
Well, we could park somewhere.
It's very late.
Is that the only reason you won't park?
No.
Afraid of the big bad halfback?
No.
Couldn't be because of Billy Dieter.
No.
Did you ever say yes to anybody?
No.
Swell.
I stood it, didn't I? Didn't I stand it? Backbites, the runarounds, the dirty deal. I stood it. Oh, yeah, the Pop, you got a great town here.
You know, you might think about talking to my sister May again. She's stronger than she looks. Wiry, you know.
You weren't betting that queen for yourself. You said that was wedding money. Now, if I did that, it'd be just like my dealing against a woman. My luck would go sour inside a week. So you just better take it back, huh?
No, sir, I lost a pair. Thanks.
Take it. And a piece of advice with it. Don't ever gamble again.
By 1960, television drama had succumbed to the lure of Hollywood and the convenience of videotape and film. However, even in a new climate, productions have continued to address the vital issues of our times.
Okay, Francine, let's go through this again. You waited till Mickey fell asleep. Is that right? Right?
Yes.
Then you took the kids out to the car, right? And you got the gasoline out of the garage and you came back into the house, right? And you poured the gasoline around the bed and then you lit a match and ran to the car, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay, the kids were in the car and they were scared and crying and you started driving away. Francine, what were you doing? Where were you going?
I ran for my life. I ran for the life of my kids.
Francine, did you premeditate and plan the death of your husband, Mickey Hughes?
No.
How could you have done that? You know as well as I do what's going on out there.
I'm sorry, Michael.
You're sorry, and I have AIDS. All this time I thought we were safe because we had each other, because we were together. We'd be protected. I could have gotten this because of you.
We don't know that.
Then how else? How else? I want you to pack your stuff and get out.
We were in New York, in bed, just like this, remember?
We got up, went to the window, looked for the bomb.
Didn't happen. It's not gonna happen now.
People are crazy, but not that crazy.
Okay.